Hey guys, and welcome back into another video. My name is Jason. If you find value at any point along this video, then do be sure to give it a like and subscribe to this family here on YouTube. I'm just going to do a quick market recap. We are at near the end of the week, so I do expect some kind of sell-off towards the end of the day, and of course on Friday we do usually see that downward momentum as profit takers from day trades and swing trades do step into the market on usually Fridays, and of course towards the end of Thursdays we can actually see a small sell-off as well. The market overall today is generally flat, as we can see on the S&P 500. We haven't really had much action. We are actually headed up to the top end of resistance right now at 385. So again, once we do retrace onto this 385, which I do think will happen probably by the end of tomorrow, we're either going to start to see an explosion up into those new highs, or we'll have another sell-off, and we're going to retrace all the way back down to about 379 to 390, and that's going to be retesting the 21 and 50 SMA lines and EMA lines. So that is what I think is going to happen on the S&P 500. In my honest opinion, I don't think that we're going to get much momentum and steam towards the end of the week. So I think once we do hit that resistance, we will have a small sell-off, and I think the momentum will kind of fade down. Now, AQB did do a stock offering, I did here, and it was for $8.50. So we did have a big sell-off in that share price. I've actually been invested in AQB since it was around, not this range, since it was around the $6 range all the way up here, and we've had some nice pushes in this share price. We did reach highs obviously last week around $13 plus, and we have now since had that big sell-off, which is great, and we are headed towards the retracement. Right now we have a nice support at $8 to $9, and again, if we do touch anywhere on this 200 SMA line, as you know I like to use the technicals, then this could be a really nice indicator for a reversal. I do think that this is currently at a really nice buy zone. As you can see, we've actually had a pinpoint right now, a slight downtrend on this stock. We have hit a form of support here, and again we can retest this around this area. There's a lot of support. I do think that we are going to have some further upside. We probably will hit that 50 EMA, and then that will be a retracement down. So again, if you can get in anywhere around 950 and below, then you're going to see about a 10% to 12% upside, I think, in the coming week ahead. That's going to be quite a nice trade. Again, if the markets are fundamentally moving onwards and we do have some bullish direction, then that could be a really nice short-term swing trade. I am actually holding Aqua Bounty for the long term because I do believe in this company. Essentially, if you don't know what they are, they actually farm in-house modified salmon, and they're going to be making these farms in different places around the US. So they do actually have some other partnerships. Go read about them. They are a very interesting company. ARK Invest do actually hold them as well, I do believe. Last time I checked, they did actually hold some shares, which is how I first found out about them quite a few months ago, way before December time. And they're a very, very interesting company. So I decided to invest again last year towards November, December. I actually got myself involved in this company. So nice little play there for you. If you haven't considered AQB, it could be a good time to enter right now. Again, with these technical fundamentals and that support showing. The next stock I just want to talk about is DraftKings. So let me bring DraftKings back up. So DraftKings has actually been bought by ARK Invest. I do have a price target on DraftKings of anywhere between $80 and $90 by the end of the year, so that's a really nice upside. I've been telling people to put DraftKings on their radar since it was at $45, and even 2 and 3 weeks ago I did make some videos. I won't link them because they're a little outdated now, but I did say obviously to pop this one on your radar because we were retesting these lines, and again we had a nice clear bullish indicator. We broke through that resistance, and now we are starting to retest those highs again of about $60 to $63, which is really, really lovely. So this has got some nice upside, and of course ARK Invest did actually just add this to one of their ETFs, which is actually phenomenal. So this is really good news for any of those DraftKings holders. I think in the long run this is going to be a great easy money stock. So this stock is going to only go up, I do believe, with the legalization of sports and gambling and betting moving through the US right now, as they are trying to legalize all of this. And the more states that do get involved, and the more states that slowly start to ease up on the restrictions because of the legalization in online gambling and sports betting, then this is only going to help this share price move through into some nice highs in the near future. So if you don't have DraftKings on your current radar, then I would wait to try and get in anywhere around, let's draw some support indicators. Again, we do have a support indicator around this pin bar here. So we've got around 58 dollars, and again you can see that we've got a double support because there's a two-edged sword here. We've got this one here and this one here as 2 pin bars. So we've got anywhere around that $58, then I think we are going to see a nice bounce forward to the upside. But again, if you're going to be holding this for the long term, then you can just slowly edge your way in through averaging your price into that one. Mara is lovely playing up now. It's come down a little bit, but we did actually see some nice upside over the last 24 hours, and we did actually reach those highs again of 25. So we can see that there is nice clear resistance here at 25. But as the price of Bitcoin does move up, then I will expect this to continue up. And as you can see, guys, just a clear indication if I zoom in, this is exactly why I use technicals. You can see that Mara actually did bounce off that support that I drew in here 2 weeks ago, right, which is actually amazing. And you can see the pin bars come down. It's actually hit that 21 EMA line, which is this yellow thing here that I'm going to be drawing on right now. You can see it's hit it, it's pin barred off, and it's actually started to pull back up. So this is why I use charts to analyze. I do think that, you know, you can get much more optimum entries if you are using these charts. So this is why I'm always drawing and telling you guys how to get more optimum entry into your positions, because I want you guys to create as much financial wealth and success for yourselves. And I've had a really, really good time in the markets this last 12 months, and it's because I spent a lot more time devoted to looking through some of the charts, whereas before I may have just been buying and selling on the open market at market orders, and I really realized I could start to squeeze those prices, and I did see some really nice growth in my portfolio. So this is why I'm always sharing these tips and tricks. Again, Hyliion has had a really nice sell-off, and it is at almost the lowest point that it has been at. So again, Hyliion could be a nice play because it does seem to have this really nice flow, as you can see, up and down in the share price. So I do think that we are going to see, again, some new upsides. Again, as soon as we get some nice news with any of the EV companies, then this stock usually does move up a few dollars. And again, if you can get in anywhere below 16, I did actually do a video on this, then I do think that this is going to be a nice run even for the long term. I actually am holding Hyliion currently in my portfolio, and I'm watching it very carefully. This could be a nice day trade just to watch out for. So again, Hyliion could be a nice one to pop on your radar right now if it's not already. NNDM, I'm banging on about this one all the time. This is an incredible company. It is one of my second highest holdings in my portfolio. I've been investing in this since it was $2, way back down here, and I've been adding to my position over the last 3 months continually, because I just see how much ARK Invest believe in this company and all of the research that I've done. Again, if you would like to see any of those videos, then go back and check on my NNDM. I do have a playlist up on my homepage, and you can check out some of the videos there about that technology, because they are an amazing company with a great CEO. And I do think soon in the future they will be doing that merger. But we can see here now that they are actually retraced to the 21 EMA line, and we did find that lovely consolidation area of support, which is why I put around that $13 to $14 zone. And I do think that this stock will shortly have some more moves to the upside. So if you haven't considered NNDM, if you can get in anywhere between 13.30 and around 14.50, I think this one could be a good stock to pop on your radar for the long term. And BFT, we are doing extremely well. I did call this one out when it was all the way back down here at $14 1 week ago. So congratulations if you have caught that, because that's having a really, really nice run up. We are now up over 25%. So congratulations, guys. And I did also call out SunW just last week. And we did actually call out the fact that it had gone down to that 50 SMA line, and it had actually retraced back from its all-time highs. I also did the same with Sol, and both of those companies are performing extremely well. So congratulations if you are catching these plays. I do think in the long run, Sunworks is actually going to do very well. So this could easily be another stock to 2x, I feel like, in the next 12 months. It's a solar stock. If you do want to check out one of my other videos on my top solar stocks right now, then be sure to check out the link above, which I will link right now for you guys. The last stock, which was renesola, I'll pop up now for you guys just so you can see how we've been doing in this play. renesola is very, very similar to Sunworks. Essentially, they are also a solar company. So guys, renesola, as you can see, has had its high, and it had a nice retracement back all the way to that 100 SMA line. Has consolidated. I did put a buy zone on my radar for you guys, because I was entering a trade here around that $19 to $20 range. Since we have seen a nice increase, that is a nice 8 to 12% upside, since it did hit around that $25 range. So that is a really, really nice upside in the last week. So congratulations if you did hit that trade. And the last trade actually that I will also speak about is Virgin Galactic, because they are also in my top 3 holdings right now. I absolutely love this stock. I have been invested in this since it was below $20, and we have seen a really nice run up in that share price. I do think this is going to retrace back down probably into the 40s. So if you're not invested in Virgin Galactic, then be sure to do some research on them, because they are a really, really great high risk, high reward company, and I think that this could be a really nice player in that portfolio for the long term. If you want to hold this one for about 5 to 10 years, if they do manage to execute on everything that they are setting out to achieve and they don't have any crashes, because that is going to be the risk of this company. So guys, that marks up today's video. I hope you enjoyed, got some useful information. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow, and take care.